Welcome back to Between the Ashes, the Growing Silence for Freespace mission, the Second Dawn Society. Destroying a Karai shuts down any stealth fires it's controlling. Good to know, I think we'd already figured that out.
4 hours ago, at 14:45 station time, Captain Jan Varner was found to be in contact with elements of the Raider leadership. The specific nature of their conversation indicated a pre-existing connection which the captain had failed to properly disclose. Since he has so far refused to invoke General Order 4, a conference of this task force's leadership has concluded he is not simply following classified orders. As such, by the decision of the same conference, Captain Varner has been removed from command. I should emphasize that we have neither the information nor the authority for a proper court-martial at this time. Nevertheless, we do believe there is sufficient doubt as to his intentions to justify his removal. I've never been one for speeches. I know this must come as something of a shock, but we still have a job to do. We can't let this shake-up in our leadership set us back, and that's all the time I'll spend on it. We'll continue to maintain fighter patrols, and I've appointed Captain Rostami, formerly of the GTC Eudora, to my own liaison role. Flight crews, you'll receive your briefings from him from now on. Likewise, he'll keep you informed as to any change in our understanding of the Raiders or Captain Varner's involvement with them. In the meantime, keep your minds on our known enemies in this system. I've asked our liaison office to the LNA to put together an official release. Until it goes out, keep the chatter about this to a minimum. Life must go on, and so do our responsibilities in this system. Since you're all already here, I'm turning the mic over to Captain Rostami to introduce some new equipment. Captain?
Thank you, Captain Chairs. In light of recent developments, STX Exploration has made the first production run of their new MX-64 heat-seeking missile available to us ahead of schedule. Like its predecessor, the MX-50, the rock passively acquires targets, with no need for an active aspect lock. With high marks for hull damage and cycle time, the MX-64 is particularly suited to snapshots at light raider craft. With a maximum range of just under 2 kilometers, the missile is also suitable for sniping hostile turrets, subsystems, and sentry guns. As a heat seeker, the rock is easily misled by countermeasures. Initial tests indicate that a weapon is best fired from directly fore or aft of enemy fighters. Pilots in a space superiority role may consider pairing a bank of rocks with a second bank of sirens for maximum tactical versatility.
Alright.
Calling this one new is a bit of a stretch, but it's new to us as a unit. The Bright Burst is an old countermeasure typically carried by private security forces. During their time with us, the Opportunity's security detail has discovered they're unusually effective at misleading the Raiders' long-range shield breaker missiles. Elias Pendergast has made a number of the flares available to us, and Amanu Station is making preparations to assemble more as needed. If you choose to carry the Bright Burst, you'll want to launch them earlier than you're used to for maximum effect. That is all, pilots. I'll see you soon for your frag briefings.
All right, let's get to our mission briefing.
All right, pilots, listen up. Today's mission concerns one of Luyten's more esoteric factions, so pay close attention. According to our contacts in the Luyten New Alliance, the Second Dawn Society operates out of the Megiddo Station in the system's Oort cloud, under the direction of one Amira Eckel, an old money blue blood from Delta Serpentis who gave up considerable privilege and prestige to come here. The SDS sees itself as a failsafe against a possible second Shivan incursion and is devoted to survival above all else. Rumors persist of a former GTI personnel among their ranks who defected to avoid persecution after the Hades Rebellion, along with more ordinary criminal elements. While the SDS intends to create a fully self-sustaining society, they currently maintain limited trade with the LNA for specialized materials they don't have yet the ability to fabricate. In exchange, they provide a police presence at the outside of the system. Several mining groups owe their lives to the timely intervention of SDS pilots. Recovered footage indicates they operate a mixture of early Great War-era fighters, as well as custom-designed craft built in their own workshops. Given the organization's secretive nature, little is known about these classes. The Society is also partial to booby traps at key locations. In general, they should be regarded as a small, but well-equipped and highly competent system militia.
Alright, so what do we want with them?
Believing that too much contact with the outside world would compromise their self-sufficiency, the SDS conducts its trade meetings at a small depot just outside the Oort cloud, overseen by a Tier-beam weapons platform. This is one of many booby traps the SDS maintains as part of their anti-Shivan survivalist ethos, which doubles as a safe havens for civilian ships in the cloud. To prevent the location of their headquarters being revealed, their trade delegations make a point of remaining in the area until all possible observers have departed. Neither the GTA, the LNA, nor STX Explorations can say with any certainty where the SDS headquarters is located. This just became a problem.
Here's the other shoe.
7 days ago, LNA executives offered Society representatives technical data on genetic resequencing equipment in exchange for greater cooperation against the raiders. The SDS accepted the offer but failed to make the rendezvous. Probes dispatched to the exchange platform haven't reported back, nor have long-range scans of the area turned up any signs of them. LNA Command fears the raiders may have located and destroyed Megiddo Station. If this is the case, it represents not only the loss of a valuable ally, but a marked uptick in the raiders' capabilities as well. We have agreed to a joint operation to figure out what happened. Dr. Siga Sarno, who has had positive contact with the SDS before, has volunteered the LNAE Lavoisier and its sensor suite for this operation. I understand you flew escort for her in the Laramis op, so I won't waste time on introductions. You'll join 2 LNA fighters, designated Xi-1 and Xi-2 as escort. Alpha-1 will have tactical authority over both wings, but will be relying on Sarno and the Lavoisier to tell us where to look. You should expect to be out of contact with Wayfarer Station for the duration of this mission. Given its significance, Sub-Lieutenant Kinson's support ship will deploy along with you. The Doctor wants to start with a sensor sweep of the exchange site. Perhaps the Lavoisier's sensors can detect residual subspace activity, exactly the sort of thing the SDS hoped to avoid in the first place, or learn something from the depot's computer systems. Jumps so far up the gravity well are difficult to calculate, so you'll rendezvous with her at a safe distance from the depot and proceed via sublight drives. How we proceed after that point will depend on what you find at the depot. Pilots, we're heading into an unknown situation with ambiguous objectives and an unknown number of hostiles. Stay alert. You may encounter raider forces or any booby traps the raiders have managed to avoid triggering. Choose your loadout carefully. We don't know what we're up against, so consider bringing a mix of anti-hull and anti-shield weaponry. The new rock missiles will let you sweep static defenses at a safe range. Get in, keep your wits about you, and figure out what happened to those people. If there are any survivors, bring them home. The Lavoisier will jump to the op site in 1 hour, so be ready by then. Dismissed.
Alright, it is May 6, 2342. Primary objectives: contact the Second Dawn Society, and secondarily, investigate the exchange site. So we're bringing the Apollos. Why do I have 5 Ulysses? Did I get a bonus Ulysses at some point? Oh, we picked up the fighters that were in the bay at the station. Okay. Unit 60 rock and sirens. Subox and flail rifles. You know what? We'll go with it. Let's hit it.
I just can't wrap my head around Varner going rogue. He's always seemed so dedicated. What the hell?
Galaxy's going to hell in a handbasket, that's what. Sorry,
Brevity, Alpha. I've got the Lavoisier's beacon. Get ready to jump. We could always snag on a Roig asteroid, so stay vigilant.
Alpha Wing reporting. Shit! Contact! IFF breeds hostile.
Helm, evasive maneuvers. Pilots, Yamosha transport is vectoring for docking.
Tanku fighters, 6 and 4. Inbound on Lavoisier's engine. Gamma group in a superiority role. Don't get caught up in that gunship's turret.
SU Wing is shooting up my engine room, and that capture gun is gaining on us. Take out these fighters before it's too late.
see outgoing signals from Umoja 1. Did the raiders just call for backup? I got one.
Four of them? Why? They can't possibly think they'll take this ship.
Alpha 4, brevity! Alpha, Psi, raiders are adjusting tactics. Brace for fighter sweep. New contacts. Prepare to intercept.
Sorry.
Shield switch. Shield switch. Weapon energy low.
Breaking up. Alright, let's see.
Clean scope, no residual subspace activity. Lavoisier, Alpha Wing reporting as fragged. What's your status?
We've taken some light damage to engineering, but nothing we can't patch up in the field. I don't think they were prepared for an extra wing. We're setting course for the transfer site now.
Copy, Lavoisier. Setting course for the transfer site.
So Alpha, always nice to get bailed out by the professionals.
Lieutenant Carson, always nice to feel useful.
Well, when you put it that way, when should I expect my next gallant rescue?
Easy on the hero worship, Nazir. These are career soldiers on a very important mission, remember? Actually, Hermes and myself started as private security in Antares. All things considered, it's not so different.
Forgive me for prying, but does that have anything to do with why you got the same surname?
Well, this squadron just seems to attract irregularities. Like how someone can't keep his finger off the AB shunt.
He's an admiral's kid, Kath. Showing off comes with the territory.
If Mart doesn't shank him, his ground crew's gonna. You mark my words.
Pilots, your attention, please. My engineers...
I'm pulling your diagnostics now, Alpha 1.
The battle damage and control need to set the drive power couplings without engine power for approximately 1 minute.
Understood, Doctor. Pulling back.
Well, I'll just take this opportunity to call it to rearm then.
Well, Alpha, let's not beat around the bush. How about the biggest irregularity? Can you explain acting Captain Jers?
We haven't been cleared to talk about the specifics yet.
Indeed.
The Shannon picked up signals from empty space, matching an old GTI protocol. Someone was trying to set up secure point-to-point subspace comms. And lovely at that. And now your top leader's been evicted. Please, Alpha. If there's anything you can tell us.
There is not.
What if we could? You have a ship called the Shannon?
After an old Earth mathematician named Claude Shannon. I thought you'd have heard of him. Engine reset complete.
No, I was pretty all in on end-space physics. So, Tiger, how you liking your new duties?
As the first sorties go, Nazir, yours have been pretty intense. Although I suppose that's par for the course these days.
I do miss playing with all the new gadgets, but I like feeling like I'm making a difference. You know, it's hearing what you did at Carter what got me to change.
I'm not sure how...
You heard they're getting the CSP patrol rotations?
Pilots, I'm reading some activity at the depot. Attempting to resolve.
Oh boy.
The platform's defenses have us painted hostile. Pilots, we've got mortar rounds incoming. Helm, evade. Comms, I need jamming on... What? Now? Damn it, the raiders are back. Alpha 1, get some missiles on that platform or send fighters after it. Everyone else, protect my ship.
Watch out for the Cerebus formations. I'm highlighting them now. Check your directives list for the...
I will protect that. I will take care of this platform.
Reading mortar impact on your Moja transport. Stand clear of that ship. Pop-up contact. Raider configuration.
Yamoja 1 is going down.
Look out, boss! Cheap suit! Shit, I fucked up!
You did.
Alpha 4, confirm your ejection! I'm okay. I'm embarrassed, but I'm okay.
That was scripted, wasn't it?
Leave your spike!
Yep, alright. Apollo isn't built for this. Can't keep up with them.
Move!
I have screwed up bad.
Yes, that makes me your knight in shining armor.
Shield free. Weapon energy low. Shields breach.
Get rid of that one.
Weapon energy low. Shields breach.
Key support. I'm out of missiles.
Shields breached. Weapon energy low.
Carson! Ejecting!
Damn it.
Leave your spike! New contact. Not bad.
Weapon energy low. Weapon energy low.
Leave your spike!
Weapon energy low.
I got one.
Good.
Leave your spike!
Phase 2 empty.
your diagnostics now, Alpha 1.
Man, you're way on out there.
Bank 1, low. Bank 1, empty.
Alright, let's go back here and meet support. Alright, we lost C-Wing.
You're good to go. Who's next?
You.
I'm reading 0 active missile launchers. You did it, boss!
That looks to be all of them. Let's form back up.
I've got a courier drone leaving the depot. Lavoisier, link your sensors to mine to triangulate its jump vector.
Pilots, between the raiders hounding us and the SDS activating their traps, we'll have to adjust our strategy. I can't risk blindly running my ship into any more explosives. We tracked a courier drone leaving the depot during the engagement. Alpha 1, rearm if you need to, then jump after it. I'll follow once you confirm the area is clear. I'd like the other ships to remain here while we recover ejected pilots.
Copy, Lavoisier. We'll remain on escort duty in case of a raider follow-up.
Yeah, all 2 of you.
You're good to go. Who's next?
Alright, let's hit it.
We need information, Alpha 1. Defend yourself if it comes to it, but don't shoot anything you don't have to.
Copy, Lavoisier. Oh shit!
Alpha 4, confirm your rejection.
Oh crap. Identified Peregrine F9 Dragon Damage compromised. Stop breaching my shields. I am gonna die. Oh god. 15% hull. This is... so...
Alpha 1, I'm receiving your telemetry. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Drive containment compromised.
This is Sarno. I'm projecting holograms to mislead the probes. Stand clear of the refinery.
Alliance forces transiting to real space.
Huh, how did I get back here?
I'm not reading any active probes, and the launchers look empty. You're clear, Alpha 1. I'm not sure what to make of this facility. I'm reading some strange signals from the subspace transponder and the small fighter docked to the ecliptic south. I'd like you to get some scans.
Be careful, Lead. We'll watch your back.
Athena's, huh? Alright, 15% hull.
Is this thing loaded out as a missile boat? Not sure what the SDS are playing at here. Those are some awfully modern secondaries. Looks like it's rigged for interception. I think this is one of those fighters that got sold off post-80s. But where did they get those primaries?
The LNA isn't as strict as your government with who gets the cool toys. If the civvies can take care of themselves, we can focus on our research. Or we could, before everything went to hell anyway. I'm seeing lots of outgoing information. It almost looks like encrypted video data. I think the refinery's been repurposed as a data relay, but there's only a carrier signal in response. Those fighters are definitely the source of the video feed. But why? If the SDS wanted to mothball them as surveillance gear, why didn't they strip them of useful parts first? This doesn't make any sense. We've traced the transmissions deeper into the belt. Long-range scans at the location show a large asteroid near an active navigational transponder, and what might be a cargo depot. I think we found SDS HQ. Alpha, we'd like you to check it out. Rearm and repair, then initiate.
I'm pulling your diagnostics now, Alpha 1.
Obstructed by what?
Oh, interesting idea, Doctor. Okay, those are both older ships, so Tango 3, Kilo, Charlie, 0, Delta 3 should work.
What?
Okay, I think we can make this happen. Alpha 1, I recommend assigning ejected pilots to those docked ships.
You're good to go. Who's next?
Alright.
If I may have your attention, pilots. There's a navigational beacon near the HQ, but given all the traps we've seen already, we believe it's safer to jump a safe distance nearby. My astrogators are sending the coordinates now. Initiate subspace when ready.
Are we ready? Have we assigned someone to that fighter yet? Alright, screw it, let's go. I was about to say, it felt like a long subspace jump. Cutscene. Hammer of Light.
TT Fujin to incoming fighters. The station's been overrun. Mayday! Mayday! We're under attack!
Lavoisier, you wanted more contact. Understood. Prioritizing Intercept.
The Hammer of Light's taken over Mikito. They've been holding our security team on this ship. They've retaken the bridge, but that goddamn derelict still has a functional turret. Shit!
You are audacious, Terran. Do not think it will protect you when...
Well, it'd be a shame to let a performance like that go to waste. The cruiser can't follow them, so ignore it. I'll be in the area to provide C2 support momentarily.
cargo of Marines. So that, voice said it was coming from the food ship.
Pilots, you have to take out Cancer Wing before they get in weapons range. We're sitting ducks out here.
Polis here. I'm gonna keep a safe distance from the Fujin until you need me.
That's it for Cancer Wing. Get back to Fujin before anything else shows up.
Oh god, they
I'm
almost
pulling your
got it.
diagnostics now, Alpha 1.
Alright, there we go. Director, audio is...
Alliance forces. My name is Amir Ikul. My command staff is being held on the Izanami. We've kicked the Zods out of engineering. Seal that hatch, damn it. But they just keep coming. Our survival is in your hands.
You heard the call. The director needs some thrilling heroics. Pilot, lay in a docking course for the Izanami. Get us in, and we'll bail them out.
We shall see about that.
Ares Wing has jumped in near that derelict cruiser. Escort the Fujin until it docks people. Ikul's people may be hardline survivalists, but they can't hold that ship forever. I'm reading activity from Megiddo's hangar. It looks like they're about to launch another wing. Don't let Ares draw you away.
Crap. Holly sent another wing from the station. Assigning as Cancer 3 through 6.
Barn Swallow. Security plans to breach right into the engine section as soon as we're down. Help is on the way. Gods. I'm reading Vasudan bombers jumping in at the beacon. Echo, how quickly can you bring the drives online?
I don't know, Fuji. Rearm was the closest we had to a technical.
Bank 1 low, empty, shields breached.
Ikul, I'm patching you through to my engineering staff. They'll talk your people through this. Pilots, I'm reading 4 thoughts flying escort for the Osiris. Be careful out there.
Move it! Don't stop till you're on the sword! Contact! 4 hostiles in the engine room door!
Weapon energy.
Guess I owe you a drink, Commander.
Charlie here. We've breached the command deck. The H2O bridge crew are not. Say again, not putting up resistance. We have control of the bridge.
Hey Ibrahim, stay with me. The good guys are here. Whatever you did to lock out the bridge control, I need you to undo it.
Osiris at 2 clicks. Avoid the escort and hit them hard.
Bank 2 empty.
I'm pulling your die.
We did it! I don't have any more bombers on sensors!
Oh boy.
Weapon energy low.
Amira, the ship is ours. I'm bringing up the turret screen now.
Excellent.
You're good to go. Who's next?
Izanami, I'm sending you pre-calculated jump coordinates for a safe zone outside the cloud. Stand by.
Negative, Sega. Holly stole my station. I've got a bolt full of armor, and I'm going to ram it down their throat.
I'm picking up subspace activity at the cruiser. The navigational beacon must be aboard. Taking it out should put a stop to the HOL reinforcements.
Oh crap, sensors won't lock that because it looks like a derelict. I'll push out an override.
It's a little late for that, Lavoisier. I'm picking up Seth fighters. They're setting course for Megiddo's hangar.
It looks like that'll have to wait. Libra Wing is going to reach the hangar long before Izanami can.
Alliance pilots, this is Sunghwan Ko, SDS Fighter Corps. We've driven the militants from the flight deck, but they're blockading the hangar with their own boarding ship. If you destroy the HLFR Hedgehotep, my wing can assist you.
Pilots, those Zod fighters are closing in on the hangar. Wrap it up or knock it off.
Alpha, look out! Missiles up. Let's do this!
The HOL freighter is cycling its drives at subspace entry. Stand clear of the hangar.
Glad you're on our side, boss.
Well, we didn't destroy it, but apparently it counts.
Already heavies in the field. What have you got for me? Leave your spite.
I'm pulling your diagnostic.
There's nothing left.
Your target is about to have a very bad day. Hit your burners, Nardi. Last hit buys drinks.
I like the sound of that.
Something's about to go very wrong, I can tell.
You're good to go. Who's next?
Oh boy.
Weapons hold. I've got an escape pod undocking from the Tarbeth.
As the Hidden Elder says, anyone may embody the Destroyers. On this day, Terrans have shown themselves capable of worthiness. I entrust myself...
It's your call, Alpha 1.
I'm not gonna murder an escape pod.
Well, the pod's away. I don't have any more HOL signatures on radar. I guess that's that.
Outstanding work, everyone. We're prepping shuttles to board the station. The security first, then the wounded, then my staff. Sega, the beacon is definitely non-functional?
Yes, Amira. The HOL beacon went up with the derelict. Where'd that thing come from, anyway?
Why don't I tell you in person, The numbers are on our side now. Once the station's been cleared, I believe the word is, debrief you.
On that note, what's your supply situation like? This sortie's been hell on my hardware, and I'm not even a fighter jock.
And I wouldn't say no to some extra pilots in case Sega's wrong about the beacon. I'll instruct my deck crews to expect you.
I'm sure it's quite the story. Alright, pilots. Let's not keep them waiting.
Alrighty. Why is Lavoisier 20 kilometers out? That's a bit excessive.
Welcome to Megiddo Station, Alliance pilots. My name is Amir Ikul. This is Seungwon Ko, commander of our fighter corps, Iskander El Nu of Station Security, and this little bundle of joy is Amir Jr. Patrols are sweeping the station for any militants in hiding, and the HOL officers who surrendered during the engagement are being loaded onto transports bound for Wayfarer Station. To make a long story short, we won. I'm sure you have questions, so I'll fill you in as best I can. 6 days ago, one of our patrols picked up a distress call from the PVC Pod F near the Laramis node. That's a little bit out of our normal range, but orbital patterns worked in our favor. If the Imperium had sent a ship to check up the situation here, we weren't about to let the raiders get their grubby little hands on it. Of course, when the patrol got there wasn't much they could do but call in a salvage team. We were going to turn it over at our next meeting with the LNA, but... well, it was a trap. Holly had sent the distress call, and when the Pobeth got in range of Megiddo, her navigation system painted us for a pair of Newits in the Hedgehotep. Speaking frankly, they caught us with our pants down. We let the raiders take up too much of our attention, and simply weren't ready for a cruiser strike. That's on me, and I'm not too proud to own up to it. Now, that brings us to the traps you ran into. Those are a proof of concept, a demonstration of how we might mislead a Shivan force, if and when they return. They're supposed to be dormant, but Holly forced us to bring them online. Fortunately, they didn't know about the Larawag fighters, and we weren't about to tell them. They've got some sort of old GTI tech on board for remote operation. In theory, they'd back up the missile probes. In practice, Larawag's telemetry let Mr. Elnu coordinate a jailbreak with your arrival. Fortunately, we made the right call. Holly didn't just want to kill us outright. They wanted our supplies, our ships, and our workshops to bolster their own fleet. They took prisoners to secure our cooperation, and that's where they made their big mistake, holding the station's security forces on their own transport. We think they were counting on their space superiority to avoid resistance, and that's where you came in. Now, if the cane didn't give it away, I'm not much of a warrior, but I'll have my own battles to fight in the coming days. There are people on this very station who will use this incident to delegitimize me, and I can only guess at the outcome of that political fight. But I can promise you this much, pilots. You've brought what could have been a very messy ordeal to a quick end with minimal casualties. And I'm not about to forget that. We're stronger together. Today demonstrated that. My forces are now at your disposal.
Alright, no recommendations.
Welcome to Megiddo Station, Alliance pilots. Welcome to Megiddo Station.
There we go. For some reason, going to options and coming back out fixes it. Alright, 17 total kills with 1 assist. 6 Seths, 2 Toths, 1 Osiris, 1 Kama, and 7 Ankus. Bring our all-time total to 80 with 18 assists. So this was the second Dawn Society, the 8th mission of Between the Ashes, the Growing Silence for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming, signing off.